This is the Horse Radio Network. This is episode 105 of Horse Tip Daily, a different horse tip, a different equine topic, a different equestrian expert every day. Horse Tip Daily brings the world of equine knowledge to you one day at a time. Enjoy today's tip. I am Glenn the Geek from Lexington, Kentucky, horse capital of the world, and you're listening to Horse Tip Daily. Welcome back, everybody. Well, today we have Lisa Wilcox back with us. She did I actually put her and Chris on a tip back in episode 101 last week, where they talked about developing an independent seat while riding. And she had a follow-up tip on that episode of the Dressage Radio Show to the independent seat, and I told you that I would play that as a follow-up, and we'll do that today. So if you didn't get a chance to listen to episode 101, just go to horsetipdaily.com and take a listen to that episode first. It might make more sense than when you're listening to this particular tip. This tip was taken from episode 28 of the Dressage Radio Show. If you'd like to hear the whole show, please take a listen at dressageradio.com. And this is Lisa Wilcox and co-host Chris Stafford talking about continuing their conversation about the independent seat. And as we've mentioned before, Lisa's an international dressage competitor, trainer, and teacher, and she's well respected throughout the world for her talents. Lisa's a sought-after clinician, and her training philosophy emphasizes the correct use of the seat to allow the horse to develop freedom and expression of its gaits. And you know, her motto is do it with a smile. I actually got to meet Lisa over the weekend down in Florida, and she is always smiling. She's a lovely person, absolutely delightful to be around. It was fantastic to finally get to meet her in person, and we certainly appreciate all the help that she has done with the Horse Radio Network and the Dressage Radio Show. So here is Lisa and co-host Chris Stafford from episode 28 of the Dressage Radio Show.
And my training tip would say this: my riders go to a Pilates class twice,
Wonderful.
3 times a week. And they work on the core strength. You need to be elastic. They stretch. As a matter of fact, this Pilates instructor works directly out of Toonie Page's barn. So there in the viewing area, those riders either come from the saddle, go in there, and I say, we need this loosened up. We need this hip flexor loose. She needs to sit up. We need stronger, left side. She's very weak over her left. Da-da-da-da-da. And that Pilates instructor will take them and manipulate them for all the specific areas where they're weak, building the whole, of course, but starting in the weakest of all areas. And that goes so hand in hand. And I'm telling you, when my riders have been to the Pilates instructor and then come to me, it's night and day.
Yes, I've
all
heard
of
a
a
lot
sudden
of
they have a long leg. The hip
Mm-hmm.
flexor is more elastic. They're able to open their thighs, bring the leg back, relax, sit up. And so my tip would be incorporate that in your training. It's no different than our horses getting chiropractic help, a massage, and then, of course, we, as riders or professional trainers, are physical therapists in my mind. We work the horses also through their less elastic areas by asking them to do more gymnastic in that particular direction, stretching, bending, flexing, this type of thing. So definitely seek a Pilates instructor or yoga, but I have to say the balance of the Pilates with the riding, I have watched my riders gain immense amounts through focused work on their bodies to help them become more bilateral, therefore more balanced.
That's very good advice. I know a lot of riders who do use Pilates, and I think anything that we can do to strengthen our own physique only helps not only our riding but helps our horse, so that we're not relying on them so much and using them in a way that actually hinders the way they go. So I think that's a great tip. Pilates would be. You want to be
you know what you want to be? You want to be the best dancing partner your horse ever had.
Well, thank you, Lisa and Chris. As I said, you can hear the whole episode from that they did on the Dressage Radio Show at episode number 28 is where we got this one from. So you just go to dressageradio.com and you can take a listen to the whole episode at episode number 28. And also, Lisa's first part of this about the whole seat issue was done on episode 101 of Horse Tip Daily. You can also hear that there. And I'm very excited as we go through the rest of this week, and then we're into Christmas week next week. We will have a couple days off next week. We'll only be doing 3 episodes next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I head out to family Thursday and Friday. So we won't be doing tips those days. We figure you have better things to do Christmas time than listen to tips, and then we'll be back the following Monday. But in the meantime, we have some new experts coming up for you through the rest of this week we're very excited about, and I think you will be too. So that should be a lot of fun through the rest of this week. So stay tuned, everybody, and don't forget that you can send me an email at glenn@2ends@horseradionetwork.com, and don't forget to check out the other great shows on the network at horseradionetwork.com. Well, I'll be back again tomorrow with another new expert and a different horse tip. Until then, stay safe, everyone.